Good morning, Lions.
I'm Claire LaLiberté.
And I'm Mike McEntee.
Welcome to JPII TV.
Okay, Claire, I know this is my first time on JPII TV, but don't we usually do this in the studio?
We're definitely going to spend plenty of time filming in the studio this year, Mike. But we don't have to read the announcements there, do we? There are so many great parts of JPII that it doesn't feel right leaving them out of the broadcast.
Makes sense. So should we get some announcements?
Totally. But first, let's get in our prayer for today.
Heavenly Father, please watch over our St. John Paul II community. Allow them health and academic prosperity as they navigate through the school year. We worship you in your name with an Our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Today is September 14th, 2018, and it is a day 5. Seniors on the art retreat, please give your permission slips to Miss Godfrey today. Anyone with a permission slip for the Boston retreat can turn it into the office today. The National Honor Society is meeting today during X1. Today's prayer vigil focuses on the exaltation of the Holy Cross. If you get time to visit chapel today, remember the words from the Gospel of St. John. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him.
And now for some athletic announcements. Here are yesterday's results. Boys soccer recorded their first win of the season with a 3-1 victory over Sturgis West. Girls soccer dropped a hard-fought match to a strong Sturgis West team, 4-1. Volleyball lost to Bishop Stang 3-0 in a non-league match. Varsity golf remained unbeaten in league play with a win over Nantucket. JV golf dropped their first match to Nantucket.
Here are today's events. Football at Martha's Vineyard with a 12:50 chapel dismissal for all football players and cheerleaders and a 1 p.m. bus to Woods Hall. JV boys soccer at Sturgis West at Hyannis West Elementary School, 4:15 p.m. and JV girls soccer at Sturgis West at Hyannis West Elementary School at 5:15 p.m. Okay, Mike, we have 3 features for this week.
Is that a lot?
We're jam-packed.
Well, let's get started. What's first?
First up, Katie St. Jean goes on a tour of the school with Miss Val and Mr. Keevy to look at all the improvements we made over the summer.
Hello, so today we're here with Miss Val and we're here to talk about some of the improvements that were made to the school over the summer. We know it was a busy summer with everything going on, so could you tell us a little bit about kind of just what happened this summer?
I'd be happy to. Katie, as you remember when you came in to see us, each week we were in a totally different location. Yeah. So not only did we have the major flood that happened here before the end of school, it flooded the whole art room. We needed a new office for Mr. Keevy. We added a water refill station. We moved Mr. Tangway's office, Mrs. Huffnagel's office. We did the whole entire parking lot. And of course, our whole new office area is brand new. So I'd be happy to take a little walk around and show you. But as you remember when you came this summer, everything was a huge mess. We never thought that we would get back in order again, but we did. So Katie, let's start here in the main office. Okay. So if you remember in May, one Saturday when I had my breakfast club here, we had 4 inches of water, a total flood. They had to move every single thing out of the office. Everything was ruined. Mrs. Fox, Mr. Keevy, and myself, we had to move into the conference room. We had to move into different, and so look at our new office now. Isn't it beautiful? Mrs. Fox, give a wave at your new location. So that's the main office changes. And check out our new front door. Let's take a walk around.
Mr. Keevy, you have a new office, correct?
You know I do, but we're going to take a little tour first, Katie, okay? So let's just see you setting this little office right here. Mr. Cameraman, why don't you just poke that camera right in? Get a quick look at Miss McDonough. Go ahead, who does our marketing and graphic design and stuff like that for the school. So what we did is we, as you probably know, guidance is moved to classrooms, and so we've moved all of the sort of external stuff. So we've got marketing, we have our fundraising side of things. Mrs. Loftus, not here right now, but she's happy about that. Doesn't get to be on JPII TV. Mrs. Loftus, who helps us with our fundraising, works out of this office. And then if you kind of keep heading this way, this is where my new little home is. out of the main office. Don't have to hear the phone ringing as much and all that stuff. And so Katie, this used to be 2 offices, and there was like a door here, and then there was a door over there, and there was a wall here, and we had sort of 2 small offices. And so we kind of took a wall down and just sort of, created this little space back here. And so, this is, where we're doing some of that longer term stuff while you're out there in classrooms learning.
Yeah, it's good. It's more, a little bit more open, bigger, so good improvements. Thank you, Mr. Keevy.
All right. Okay, peace out. Royal Alliance.
So when we moved the advancement and Mr. Keevy into his new space, we had to relocate our guidance folks. So come on in and see Mrs. Huffnagel. She has her guidance offices and all of our 9th grade theology classes in here. Give a wave, Mrs. Huffnagel. Okay, great. So we showed you Mrs. Huffnagel's new office, and check out Mr. Tangway. So Mr. Tangway has his guidance meetings in here, and he has all of his classes in here. How do you feel about your new office, Mr. Tangway?
Absolutely love it. It just enables me to be in one place all the time.
Okay, thumbs up on the new digs.
Double thumbs up.
All right, thanks, Mr. Tangway. Okay, and the very final piece of work is in our art room. So if you remember last year, Katie, poor Mrs. Finan, had to have all of her classes out in the hallway. So when that massive flood came, it totally flooded everything. So new ceiling, new floor, new countertop, new sinks, brand new, bright and beautiful art room.
Awesome.
Take a look. We love it.
So, Ms. Val, tell us a little bit about the parking lot. I know we had to wait for the Harbor Hawks to finish their season to start the project.
Yes, we did, Katie. So we've sort of done the inside now to the outside. We've reconfigured, we've moved some of the student parking into an area we thought that would be much safer. It's taken a little while for everyone to get used to, but I think that they're making good progress. And doesn't it make our school look so much better?
Definitely, yes. Thank you, Ms. Val. Thank you for taking us around the school and showing us our improvements.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Wow, they did a lot.
They really did. You want to pick what's next?
Sure, let's learn a bit about one of our new teachers, Mr. McClung.
I'm here with Mr. McClung, who is a new Spanish teacher who took Miss Leitner's place. And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right. Well, it's my first year at John Paul II. Before that, I used to teach at a high school in northern New Hampshire. Before that, I used to teach English in Spain and China. So I'm really excited to be here teaching at a Catholic school for the first time. And I feel really blessed and lucky to be here.
So, what got you into teaching Spanish? What was your motive?
All right, well, it's a long story. Given my experience of teaching English to Spanish and Chinese speakers, I found a lot of things transfer to teaching Spanish to English speakers. They have the same needs, the same troubles that come with learning a new language. So in many ways, it's familiar to me. I also really enjoy Spanish because I used to study abroad in Spain. I miss a lot of things about Spain, such as the food, the music, the culture. And it's rewarding when I can teach the students about the language and the culture.
So, what's your favorite thing to teach in Spanish?
Let's see, my favorite part of teaching Spanish is there's so much I can do with it. On a good day, I'm not so much teaching Spanish as using Spanish to teach other things about history, culture, food, music. Today I just taught some students about cuy asado, which is one of the delicacies in certain countries, which is roast guinea pig. And the kids always get a kick out of learning about new foods such as deep fried ice cream, hearing new music, learning about new countries. There's so much you can do when you learn a new language. It's another way to learn about the world.
All right, so tell us more about your personal life. You got any hobbies, about your family and stuff like that?
All right, well, In my personal life, I'm teaching myself programming. I'd like to make some video games, so I'm teaching myself how to use Unity and C#. I'm married, no kids yet. I met my wife in China. She comes from southwestern China, so she makes a lot of real Chinese food for me, not what you find in the Chinese restaurants. So I'm always lucky to get to try new things. And other than that, we have no kids yet. I have plenty of students, so that keeps me busy.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself?
I'd just like to thank God for giving me this chance to be here. I'm really excited to be on the Cape, teaching at a Catholic school. And I look forward to finishing my first year here, and I hope it'll be the first of many to come.
All right, thank you. That's Mr. McClung for you.
Wow, Spain and China? Mr. McClung surely has been everywhere.
I've seen a lot. Did you hear about those guinea pigs?
Yeah, I'd rather not imagine that.
Want to check out sports?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Robert Dwyer, and welcome to week 1 of JPII TV sports segment. Today I'm going to be interviewing football and girls volleyball. Let's go. I'm Robert Dwyer with JPII TV. I'm here interviewing 2 star football players, Darren Katziff, Mikey Samovich. What do you play, Darren?
Running back and linebacker.
Alright, Mikey, what do you play?
QB1 and safety.
Alright, so first question. What are you looking forward to in the upcoming season?
Working hard every day and winning.
Alright. What do you think of the roster you guys got set up for this year? It's different from last year.
It's different from last year. We don't have Devin, but we do have a lot of younger kids, but they work hard every day and they're getting better every day.
Got a nice coaching staff behind us.
Yes.
Nice way to put everyone.
Alright. I'm Robert Dwyer and I'm here with the volleyball team. These aren't all the all-stars. Everyone's an all-star on the team. Would you like guys to introduce yourselves?
I'm Haley. I'm Molly. I'm Emily. I'm King. I'm Brooke.
And it's a mixture of seniors and juniors. So first question, what are you looking forward to in the upcoming season?
Working as a team. Yeah. Growing together as a team, yeah.
Second, what do you think of the roster you guys have set up for this year?
I think that we have a pretty good group of girls. Yeah. It's a great group. Yeah.
Third, what do you think the team's record will be this year?
Definitely better than last year. Just because we're all older. Yeah. Well, we had a young team last year. Yeah, and we're just like, I don't know, we've improved a lot. We all played like volleyball over the winter, so.
What have you seen recently that you guys want to work on?
Communication. Like covering.
Who's someone that inspires you to get out there and do your best?
Coach Deb. Honestly, definitely 110%. Sometimes Vancott. Melissa. Huge inspiration. Melissa. Get over here. No, get over here. We need you. Okay, you gotta get over here now. Melissa Vancott. Come on. Melissa. This is my biggest inspiration. It's our top hitter. She's very good. We love her. She inspires me. Yeah, me too.
Alright, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Jeez, I'm gassed.
Well, wake up, rookie. It's time to start first period.
Have a roaring day, Lions.